I'm about to turn this light switch into a sustain pedal. The things you do when you're bored. The sustain pedal is nothing more than a switch. When you push it down, it turns the signal on and it tells the keyboard to hold the notes. And if you change the polarity right here, this switch is on, and when you push it down, it turns it off, and it tells the keyboard to turn it off. And if you're like me, you've been through tons of sustain pedals. These sustain pedals do not last unless you get the higher up sustain pedals. I'm not gonna say the brands that break every time you buy them. So what I did was I took the end piece of the sustain pedal, right, and just cut it off. So I have this part, and I have the two wires that's on the opposite end. And because this light switch is just a switch, it has two sides. So I take one side, the red side, I put it on one side, and I put the white side on the other side. I don't think it matters what side it goes on. So you can just place it anywhere. Make sure it's on tight. I unscrewed these screws and just wrap the copper around, and it's good. So now let's test this thing out. All right, so I'm gonna be testing the sustain pedal out, the sustain switch on my Jupiter 6. Okay, let's go around to the back, and here we go. We got the switch right here, so let's test it out. All right, so we're gonna test it out. The switch is right here. Okay, so let me play the Jupiter. Turn it up. Now let's turn the switch. Woo! See, my feet. I'm just pressing the vibrato. It doesn't have a sustain switch on this keyboard. So one more time. Turn it off. Turn it on. Whoop. It does have a hold button, but the hold button is right here. But I'm not pushing that, and it's not connected to that. It's just a hold switch. Just letting you guys know it works. So all right, so this experiment worked. Things you do when you're bored on quarantine. All right, if you want to create your own sustain pedal, your own Leslie switch, the links will be in the description. All right, see you on the next video.